Alright, so with my coworker grinding in the background, went ahead and painted the ZR1 spoiler at work last night when everybody left. Waited with the base coat, waited to clear it till this morning. I let Sam do it while he had some parts in there already, so he's pulling it out right now.
But got in it, walked from one end to the other 3 times. The only dirt in it's what you got in it.
That's good.
Wheel coats are clear.
As long as it looks good on the car. If not, I'm just going to throw it in the trash can. Or maybe I'll glue it to his truck. So, there we go. If I have time a little bit later today, I'll go ahead and throw it on and we'll see what it looks like. But it's raining outside and I don't know if I'm going to even have room right now to pull my car in the shop with everything that I'm working on right now. So, I guess we'll see and we'll get back to you in a minute. Alright, so this spoiler looks like it's made out of polypropylene. It's a really brittle plastic. So the third brake light mounting portion is warped. I don't know if it's just a specific one or in general, but the third brake light does not sit in there correctly. I've noticed this on other ones I've seen, like aftermarket ones at car shows or whatnot. But if you look real close, you'll see, let me get in a better light right here. See the brake light and how it lines up. Now, this is just like the factory. You actually use the factory threaded rods, so there's no real adjustment. It actually caused this lower piece to split right here, which is fine once it's on the car. I don't think anybody's really going to notice. And there's actually too much of a gap. Like, I can't do this with one hand. I can't really force it together enough. Connect. People are, I don't know, it's a war in here, I guess. Anyways, that's going around the bottom of the brake light, but there's no way to fix this gap up here. I've tried adjusting it underneath every possible way, and nothing seems to work. So it's just a flaw, I guess, or a defect in these aftermarket, and the fact that the plastic is so brittle too. So I'm afraid to try to heat it up or push anymore. So that's just how it's going to sit. That's the only option I got, which from far away is fine. Like I said, there's nothing I can really do about that broken piece right there. I'll probably stick a little bit of the 3M super fast adhesive repair on it, just a little bit of like glue to hold it together. But that's the best that third brake light's going to be on that. But once again, for $53, I'm not going to complain. So it's raining outside, so I've still got to drill these 3 holes on either side. The instructions are fairly simple. These are literally like speed clips with a bolt, so you just pop them in place. They got teeth on the back side right there that cut in so they don't move. So I'll sit this down on the trunk and I'll use some a paint marker we've got here to touch the ends of these rods or these bolts and studs, and I'll set it down on the trunk, pick it back up, and drill those 6 holes and pop it on, and we'll come back. All right, so I used a blue paint marker. These are wet erase. They're wonderful. Water washes them off. Use this to mark the studs on the spoiler, set it down, line these holes up, and got our new spots. You can barely see that one. The 3 over here. So now I'm gonna drill these holes out and mount this thing. I haven't tightened up any. I actually don't have any nuts on the outside, just in the factory spots right now. Just to give you an idea how that sits. You'll see the gap just because it's not bolted down. But color came out good for guessing the color match on this pearl, and I don't hate it. For a cheap $50 part, it doesn't look too bad.